right.
We are on. It's taken
2 years, 3 years.
I'd say it's taken about 2.5 years. We've been pretty. Can I borrow that lighter?
Yeah, bro.
We have been, I would say, in contact since fairly in the early days of my pod. I don't know how you came across me, but I remember the day you followed me because I'd never had that many followers.
When was it?
Yeah,
Pre-COVID?
No, yeah, I've only been going for 3 years. So, but
at the end of COVID.
Oh, wait, COVID was a long time ago.
It was, wasn't it? True.
How long was COVID ago? COVID was fucking a long time ago. But you started following me, and then I was, because this is when you had your private page. You don't have that anymore.
No, it's gone. Long gone.
Long gone. You can bring the mic here if you want to lean back.
There we
lean
go.
back, relax.
That's fucking better.
Relax. But for people who don't know, this is Ryan. Ryan Naumenko.
Said perfectly, mate.
Did I nail that?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
First person to actually nail it. It's not even a hard name to say.
Yeah, mine's way worse.
Christodoulou.
Christodoulou. But
I was close.
For people that don't know, Ryan is the founder, and you were just toying with this idea when we first met, and you are the founder and creator of Outlaw Media, which has it's gotten a bit out of control.
It has. It's been a wild roller coaster since I started. I fell into it. I didn't even mean to start it. I didn't know what I was like. A smoke shop got firebombed in Mildura. Sam Abdul Rahim messaged me and said, "This fucking smoke shop got bombed. Go have a look." I filmed it, put it on TikTok. There was fucking, I don't know, thousands. It was a tiny account, tiny TikTok. That first one, there was a couple hundred followers. TikTok, because Instagram when I first put the video up on Instagram, it banned it. So I went to TikTok, put it up there, got thousands of. Let me adjust this a bit. Hang on, bro. It keeps blowing. That better?
No, it's good how
That's
it was.
good?
Yeah,
What, you
sure.
sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's good.
sweet.
Good.
So I started TikTok, thousands of fucking views, and people wanted to know what was going on. So I was talking to my missus. I'm like, I should fucking, ride this wave and see where it takes me.
Well, when I was talking to you when we first started talking, you were just always like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I was like, you should do this. Like, this is what you should do. This is what you like to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, even though I wouldn't do it, I don't know how the fuck you do it, but you seem to have a knack for it. But
I love it. It's fucking adrenaline.
Oh, I don't know how the fuck you do it. Just being surrounded by was that pretty much the start of the tobacco war?
Tobacco war started probably about 12 months prior to me starting this. I was watching it very fucking excitedly for probably the first 12 months. And then when a smoke shop got bombed, when I was in Mildura at the time, filming that, I thought, fuck me, people really want to know what's going on. I knew what was going on from day dot, but the general public for some reason didn't know what was going on. That's in part due to mainstream media just pushing whatever narratives are to make sure there's no, outcry in communities and that sort of stuff. People started panicking. So there was not a big thing until I started doing it. Name the names, Kazem Hamad, Fadi Hadara, Sam Abdul Rahim, name them all. They all started contacting me. I didn't know Kaz at this stage.
A lot of people, well, in my opinion, this is the modern day gangland wars of Victoria.
Absolutely it is, yeah.
In my opinion. But you're a lot more well-versed than me on this. The different factor to me with the tobacco war is that I understand... As a smoker, I don't smoke anymore. I smoke on the podcast and when I'm drinking and stuff. But as a smoker from a young age, if I was still to be smoking a pack a day like I would, it would cost me about $450 a week.
Yeah, legally.
But I know all my aunties, they're not criminals and shit, but they can't afford normal cigarettes.
Who can?
No one can.
No one can.
So they're obviously supporting all... it's a war that's going to be hard to figure out because the need for it is so intense. it's like it's different to meth and stuff because you got and pingers, which was I don't know exactly the details. I can't relay the exact details of why the gangland war started and this and that.
Greed.
But it was greed and drugs. I imagine a lot of it was drugs. This is different because the general public are consuming the product.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's bigger.
Yeah, it's huge.
They can't get rid of it.
No, they can't, and they make more money. These organisations, these criminal organisations, make more money selling illicit tobacco than they ever have selling anything else.
1,000,000%.
Millions a week too.
Millions a week.
It's fucking wild.
They will, and it's hard because I see police officers and shit smoking those cigarettes.
They walk into the shops all the time.
Yeah. Or,
they don't want to bust them.
But
it's not their job either.
If they wanted to. Like when you came and saw me before.
Yeah.
You drove past 5. Like,
that's right.
And they all look the same.
One right across there, one here, one here, one here.
Do you know what's good about the ones down here, though? They're all just making money and no one is gotten to violence yet.
Well, that's how it should be.
There's none on fire.
There's no need for it. That happened in Adelaide, last year? There was a lot going on here.
No, not in this part of Adelaide.
Not this part of Adelaide.
But it does happen in Adelaide.
Other parts, yeah, I don't know.
But in this part, I don't know what the deal is between all of them, if there's like a mutual...
bit of peace.
A mutual respect, because like, let's just all make money while it's happening. But
that's what everyone should be doing.
Is that the main source of all the problems of the shit you post these days?
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely it is. And it all started when these fucking I don't want to name too many names, but just criminal figures started hiring children to do these jobs, to go and blow up, opposition tobacco shops, kids. And that's just spilled over to what we're seeing in Melbourne now. Even Adelaide, a little bit here and there, Queensland, New South Wales. Sydney's fucked.
It's a jungle.
I could never cover Sydney. Sydney's too much.
It's a jungle.
Well, look at Friendly Geordie's covered Sydney and fucking next minute. Firebomb.
Brian messages me like 4 weeks ago and he's like, do you know a guy called Penguin Zero? And I was like, Penguin Z0, like Charlie. And seeing your name...
I was what?
You didn't, but I
had no idea.
He's genuinely my favourite YouTuber of all time. If you're a YouTube rat like I am...
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's just the GOAT. No controversies, nothing. Like, if Charlie says something, it's set in stone.
Yep.
People
love him.
You know someone's respected when you go through their comment section and there's not, like, one hater. There's none. It's all love.
It's all love.
But when I seen that, I was like, this is getting out of control. Your viewership's gone up like considerably.
Oh, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's humbling. Like when I spoke to you about Charlie's video, like he's that fucking big. Like I'm watching this guy saying my name. Like that doesn't mean a lot to the average person on the street, someone like that saying your name, but he was actually defending my position in that situation he was talking about. I've never spoken to that bloke, but since then I've spoken to CoffeeZilla, I've spoken to other YouTubers, which is like they all want to continue on.
I believe I told you about CoffeeZilla.
You did tell me about
years
CoffeeZilla.
ago.
Yeah, you did.
Probably.
Absolutely you did.
In my opinion, the greatest investigative journalist on YouTube,
Absolutely.
1,000,000%.
For what I've seen after we spoke and after I've been speaking to him, he's very, very thorough at what he does.
The worst thing that can happen to you on the internet is if CoffeeZilla makes a fucking video about you.
Absolutely.
Like, he will find every single piece of dirty laundry you've ever had. But you're for people that don't know, I don't want this podcast to be about Outlaw Media. I think
not at all.
I think a lot of people want, because that if you want that, eventually Ryan will start dropping his podcast once he gets past the first episode one day. Eventually.
It'll come out one of these days.
One day.
When I don't get fucked over by fucking rats. But anyway.
But I think a lot of people that follow your platform are more interested in who the fuck is this cunt?
Me?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you obviously you're a news platform.
I am a news platform.
You're a news platform. No one knows much about you, but
no.
For people that are very big fans of yours or follow your page, why should they take what you say seriously?
Good question. Well, look, at the moment, I know every single person who's involved in what's going on. I speak to the majority of senior crime figures around the place, without naming names or clubs. Unbiasedly. I don't have issues with anybody. If someone wants to talk to me about something and tell me something, I'll listen. Not necessarily does that mean I'm going to create a story out of what I've been told, but it adds to other things that I've been working on. I'm constantly working on stories. I've always got stories going on in the background. And speaking to all these like I'm speaking to, enemies of these, and it's just, I'm speaking to everybody, and it's crazy. So the information I'm getting is directly from the sources. It's not like it was when I started this and I was going through one or two people and they were talking a bit of bullshit, so therefore I spoke a bit of bullshit.
And also you're still relatively new to this.
I'm very new to this.
So you're probably susceptible to being fucked over with false, like other people's agendas at times.
100%. All the time.
So I'm honest with, because we're friends, I'll always be honest with a friend. We were talking off camera and I said I can see why some people would have a certain opinion of you as a person. Do you know why though? Because you do what I do. You act out of emotion sometimes and you will bite back.
Yep.
Whereas that's something that you will learn eventually as a news source. You have to kind of just be objective and be like, okay, let's just sweep that away. Admit we fucked up, blah, 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 not react. And then we move on to the next. That's just something you will learn.
Yeah.
But
definitely. I agree with you there.
It's Outlaw Media is still in its infancy.
It's tiny. It's a baby. It's a newborn baby. I have big dreams for it. I don't know if I'm going to achieve the dreams I have for it, but I'm going to take this all the way. I could have stopped I probably should have stopped multiple times, and I could have stopped multiple times, but I don't want to. I love doing what I do. It helps people. It helps communities. It helps victims of crime as well. People who have been the victims of these home invasions. I've been able to obtain footage from inside people's homes who have been invaded. No mainstream media source has access to anything that close to the actual action ever. The information that is put up on my page is 99.9% fucking factual all the time from fucking the start of this year at least. If not, last year, as I said, there was bits and pieces that were wrong. I apologised. I admitted what I did wrong. I apologised to the people I spoke about. And I basically made the decision that everything I put out there, I have to be 100% sure with either paperwork, with charge sheets, with court, anything that I can get on people when I'm doing a story, I need to get. I have access to some wild, like...
Where did you build these because obviously you're from what I can gather from you in like a essentially pretty brief friendship, like 2-3 years, you really don't know who someone is yet.
Absolutely.
But what I can gather from you is you have a deep love for the history of crime.
I love it.
No, but you do. You just because it's very interesting. There's a reason why there's fucking 2 million Pablo Escobar documentaries. Exactly. It's because people love to learn that side of life that they don't know about. You know what I mean?
Spot on, mate.
Like,
exactly.
if my mother watched, we've obviously hung around some fucking questionable characters and been questionable people.
Exactly.
But if my mother watched a Pablo Escobar documentary or whatever, it would be very thrilling for her. Because she'd be like, people fucking live like this. This is real. You know what I mean? He had $20,000 of rubber bands a month for his money. Exactly. You know what I mean? His rats were eating $10 million a year in his attic. It's wild.
Exactly. That was the tax.
Do you think, you have an addiction to the scene because you have previously been in the scene and you're still chasing that? Because what you do is not normal.
No, it's not. I agree with you, bro.
I could never live like you. I've said it 100 times. It's a very specific lifestyle. I don't, and I want to make it very clear. I love Ryan.
You're a good bloke.
I do not condone half the shit he says.
Yeah, no, I don't think many people do.
No.
My family had it. Well, my missus.
It'd be stressful, bro. Stressful as, and she's a legend. Like, lucky you got her, because not many could deal with it. Because you're a very specific human, and that's why we love you. But I'm
fucked, bro.
But are you always chasing that? Because
Yeah.
we'll go into that as well. Your ex life as a crim.
Yeah, of course.
But are you just always chasing that? Is that why you think you love it, or are you like a historian of crime? What draws you to this?
You're fucking spot on. You're a cluey cunt. Like you actually, you
People just think I get pissed on camera.
You look deep into fucking people. What you said is fucking spot on. I chase that fucking high I used to get as a kid
Without doing it.
without actually doing the crime.
You like being out.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, crime to me is exciting as fuck. I idolised John Gotti when I was a fucking child. I was 8 years old. I looked at this bloke, I want to be John Gotti. I didn't know who John Gotti was, and I just liked him. I thought, this cunt, he's walking around, I'm watching something, I don't know what the fuck I was watching at that age on fucking, channel TV where you had to actually go and use the fucking channels. But I remember seeing it, I'm like, this guy's walking around the fucking streets, everyone loves him, everyone respects him. I had no idea what the mafia was. I had no idea what they did. I didn't know anything. I just loved it. I loved some energy about that fella, what I saw on screen.
I
just wanted to be
It's
him.
romanticised.
Yeah, bad.
It's like the first time you watch The Sopranos, bro.
Oh, brother, that
the
fucking
first time you watch The
series.
Sopranos,
What the fuck?
the first time you watch any show as a young man, you're like, "Fuck, that's baller as." Do you know what I mean?
Tony Soprano.
Like, he's the goat.
Who doesn't want to be Tony Soprano?
Who doesn't want to be Tony
Honestly.
Soprano? You know what I mean?
The Ducks came to my pool, bro.
Oh,
you
don't
saw
get
the
me
fucking Ducks.
started on the Ducks.
And then
This
they were
cunt.
kidnapped.
This cunt fucking
Fucking
Ducks.
neighbours kidnapped my fucking ducks. Bro,
But do you know what I mean?
I
Who
needed
does-
those ducks.
It's a perfect thing. Like who
I know.
Who doesn't want to be Tony Soprano?
Yeah, nobody.
Who doesn't want to be the man?
Tony Montana.
Exactly, but it comes with such fucking high Do you know what?
It's fucking crazy.
The one thing I loved about The Sopranos, which in my opinion forever will be the greatest show of all time,
100% I agree.
other than Breaking Bad.
Both equal.
But-
Breaking Bad's second.
What I love about The Sopranos is it shows how fucking mentally draining that lifestyle is. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
Like, I could never ever. I've always dabbled in real light crime. When I was younger, I used to
Petty shit.
love just petty shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
But those guys who take it to the next level and like, there's a thing like in fighting, in sports endeavors, in academia, there's always the 1% outliers. To be a 1% outlier criminal, which there are, like
Of course there is.
the biggest heads that have ever been, you don't fall into that. You have to be a very specific type of person. The mental fucking strength and the ability to... It's almost like a game of cat and mouse. It's not
Yes,
even
it
the
is.
money at that point because you can't use it. Like, it's not even the money. It's they're not going to get me.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
what
going to
it
keep
is.
doing this.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's the thrill of the chase.
It's the thrill of the chase because a lot of these cunts, they don't give a fuck about stacking 100. You can't spend that much money. Like,
Oh, believe me, you can spend a lot in
Nah.
24 hours.
but once you
Bro, I've spent a lot.
Once you're at the top 1% echelon of criminals, you cannot
You can't spend that money.
spend that money, bro. Once
too
you
much.
get to 9 figures,
Yeah.
you can't spend
No,
it.
that's it. What are you gonna
can't-
buy?
What are you going to buy?
Nothing.
You
You've got everything you need. Your friends have I assume your friends have everything.
A person costs $10 million if you want a person. You know what I mean? Like at that level, it costs nothing.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
it's purely the thrill.
It is the thrill.
And that's what I think draws people to criminals because they're living in full indulgence,
Yeah.
luxury,
Yeah.
and just high octane
Yeah.
fucking adrenaline 24 hours a day.
See, you saying this gets me excited too because it takes me back to times when I was living exactly how you're describing with not a worry in the world. It was just fucking pure adrenaline in luxury, fucking drugs, drink, whatever around you. It was... that life, bro, once you get a taste of it, it's so hard to say, I don't want that life anymore. It's not easy to say goodbye to it all. Like a lot of blokes have. You know, I pretty much have. You know, to be very honest, I live very simply. I live a very simple life, very quiet person. I'm a family man. I look after my children and my missus and my mum and everyone, you know, who I love that's around me. But apart from that, I don't do a great deal. I just work. Like this, people think, you know, it's not a fucking job. An Instagram page isn't a job. I'm up from fucking 6 to fucking 3 a.m., 2 a.m., fucking talking to people all over the fucking country.
That's constantly. One thing. I don't ever take. It's
so draining.
I never take into account how you get the story. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, it takes forever.
The story's always there.
Yeah.
But it's one thing, like we were talking about him before. People don't realise. Even us, we could be way better at it. And we could be way more efficient at it. Like,
100%.
We're probably actually on the slacker end of creators.
I am bad.
But
you're very fucking.
But then you talk to someone like Hayden Wings from Take Flight, bro.
He's a genius.
Cunt, rain, hail or shine, is posting 2-3 times a day. What? He's always the first. No, I'll just put it here.
Oh, sorry, bro.
2-3 times a day. And people will look at that page, Take Flight, and be like, "Oh, he just fucking post." You do not understand how long it takes, and you don't understand how fucking tiring it is to be on social media all day.
It's fucked.
It's
fucking horrible, man.
It's gross.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
I can't stand it. But the thing is, I'm like, we'll talk on Signal, we'll talk on WhatsApp, but we're not talking anything dodgy. Can't we just talk here?
You're all talking on Signal. Anon.
Signal, I'm going to say straight out right now, cannot be trusted. I've spoken to people in certain government departments who have said Signal is not something that should be trusted for any reason. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if it's been fucking compromised, but there's agencies out there that are saying that I wouldn't be trusting Signal. So if anyone's using Signal, including myself, we might be expecting knocks on the door the next fucking 12 months.
So when...
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
To give people a little background of yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Because I don't
Let's get into it.
I don't even know. You're born and bred in Victoria?
Yeah, Newborough, Victoria. Near Maui, the moccasin. Do you remember Jaden Lesky? You're too young.
I'm too young, man.
You're a little baby.
You think I'm 57? I'm fucking...
Jaden, fuck, I'm not even going to talk about the history of the town. Power station, I grew up very humbly.
What area is it?
Latrobe Valley. So it was about an hour and a half from the city. It wasn't a suburb of Melbourne.
I'm not hell well versed on Melbourne. I'm more well versed on Sydney.
Do you know?
If we're talking Melbourne CBD,
yep.
And the only other suburb I'm pretty familiar with is Sunshine because my family are from there. Opposite direction. But same distance.
No, further.
So where's Sunshine? Is that south, west,
Sunshine's
or east?
West. Sunshine's west. From Newborough to Pakenham was about 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's like the start of the suburbs, I guess, of Melbourne. So we'd just catch a train up as fucking kids and start fucking around. And yeah, how far back do we want to go? 15, when it all started.
15 is when it all started.
I was fucking 15, brother. The internet was in its fucking infancy.
Is this this would be pre-Gangland War?
This is
because the Gangland War kicked off in the 80s? Late 80s?
No. No, 90s, brother. 90s.
Late 80s. I thought it was late 80s to early 2000s.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah,
fucking oath. Yeah, exactly. But the main Gangland wars were, I'd say,
93 to 98, 99?
Yeah.
When did Carl go to jail?
When did Carl go to jail?
Because that was the end of it.
That was the end of it when Carl went, pretty much. Look, so let's go back to when I was 15. When did it begin? I remember I went to Dandenong by myself when I was 15. Like, this was a thing you could do. Like, Dandenong was an hour and a half by train. I just wanted to get out of Newborough. I want to get out of the area I was in. I just wanted to see what else is out there apart from a country town I live in.
Carl Williams went to jail November 25th, 1999.
There you go, 99.
And that would be when it ended.
That would have been pretty much the end at that point. So anyway, I went to Dandenong. I went first venture by myself, 15 and a half years old. Got off the train station, went for a walk around Dandenong, found an internet cafe. I was a fucking nerd. Like, I was a nerd. And I'm like, this is fucking cool. I'll go to internet cafe. We had just got a computer, fucking, what was it? 1.2 gigabyte fucking storage and something for like $7,000 Dad paid back. This is back then. This is a while, bro. So
Dial-up internet.
It was dial-up internet.
Couldn't use the phone.
28.8 kilobytes per second.
Take 4 minutes to upload a porn picture.
Bro, it took me, I think, 13 hours to download an MP3. Or have a wank too.
Take fucking 9 hours to have a wank.
Pretty much. Anyway, so Dandenong Internet Cafe. Some Ukrainian people owned it. I didn't know who they were. My last name's Ukrainian. They're like, oh, you're Ukrainian too? Okay. You know, sit, this, that, the other. Showing me something. He goes, have a look at this one. Have a look at this one. He shows me this program on the computer. Credit card generator. Just generated random credit card numbers. That's fucking... I didn't know shit. I was 15. I was from the country. I was a nerd. I had no fucking clue what was going on. You know, I knew what gangsters and crime... I knew what was right and what was wrong.
I love a bit of fraud.
Oh, bro.
It's a good crime.
So, skipping forward a little bit. 15 years old, I was in year 10. So one of the young ones, 15, 16, 17, year 12. So 15, year 10. Before year 10, I was a bit of a, you know, I didn't like sport. I didn't like any, I was the fucking kid who was bullied. I was bullied all through fucking.
You're a geek.
I was a geek, brother. Bad. And I hated it. How can I fucking get one over on cunts? I just wanted to fucking prove to cunts, like, you know, I can do something cool. Started a business at 15. I wasn't normal then. I wish my parents realised that something was wrong with me from a young age. 15 years old. I don't know how the fuck this even got... There was no internet to research how to do any of this shit. Nothing. Tower Records was... So it was a CD, like Sanity Music Brashes back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, a CD store. It was Tower Records online overseas in America, right? They sold CDs. At that stage, we were paying about $45 for a CD. That's a lot of money for fucking kids. So these Ukrainian blokes showed me how to... just basically generate this credit card number, put in an order for whatever I wanted, it gets sent, and there's the fucking order. There was no fraud checks back then. They didn't ask for ID. They didn't ask for the fucking CCV number. They didn't ask for shit. So all these, I started ordering CDs, boxes worth of fucking CDs to my mum's house. I was 15. What do I do with them? I started a business. RN Industries, I called myself. At 50, this is, bro... 15 and a half. I'm running it for a good 6, 7, 8 months.
What year? Oh,
year 10.
No. Was this in the 80s, 90s?
90s. 90.
You were 15 in
8.
98.
Yes. 1998, I was 15.
Yeah.
So 1998. Started the business, RN Industries. Went to school, you know, what music are you into? You know, what CDs do you want? The kids putting in orders. You know, these are just school kids, you know, getting cash off their parents. $10 I'm selling. I wasn't paying for them. So I sold them for $10. They're getting sold $45 in the shop. The whole fucking school ordering CDs from me. I got a bit fucking... I can't explain why I did this, but I found a website that supplied police supply equipment, stun guns, police. This is before 9/11, yeah? So you could import anything into Australia without it getting checked.
Yeah, customs were nothing.
They were nothing, bro. You could order every... it was amazing. Those days were fucking the golden days of fraud and crime. Let's be fucking very real there. It was just so easy. The money was... It was just right for the
you
picking.
fucked everything for us in the 90s.
We
You just bought all the houses for $2,000.
Yeah.
Everyone bought the houses for $2,000, and then you got your fucking my dad and shit looking at you with one house, and you're like, when I was your age, I had 9 properties.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, because you paid $700 for them, and you never paid tax because you're dodgy.
It's crazy.
But you could get away with it.
You get away with it then.
You just the 90s fucked it for all my generation.
Oh, bro, it really did. Like, we were the originators of online fraud. Online fraud didn't exist before we were doing this. Like, that wasn't a thing in Australia. I was at the very fucking...
They didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to police it. No. There was no online fraud fucking
there was no
department.
departments.
No, there was nothing.
So anyway, back to the CD thing. Doing a freight, I started importing stun guns and police batons. This was my fucking downfall. Nothing ever got seized by customs. Everything arrived to my parents' address. My mum's address, they had divorced by then. I'll get into why I think I did all this later. But for probably a good fucking 2 months, at 15 years old, I would walk to school with a backpack and a briefcase full of fucking CDs. Like this, I'm not even joking. Like this is fucking cringe. No one knows this shit, bro. Like, people in my family know it, but no one else knows this. And this is how I was going to school every day. Little did I know that the police had a car parked next door watching me go in and out every fucking day. I'd run home at lunch to collect the parcels, go back to school and sell them. What was that fucking noise? Did you hear that? Am I hearing shit?
Oh, this is Morphevale, brother. Mate,
Yeah, I forget that.
This is, I'm surprised we haven't heard a siren yet.
Or an explosion from somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was a cop watching me this whole time. One morning I get up, getting ready to go to school. Mum comes into my bedroom. There's some visitors here to see you, Ryan. What the fuck? At fucking 7:45 in the morning, I was 15. Cops everywhere. There was cops in the backyard, down the side of the house with guns. They're looking for this level 1 of this address that I was at. I put on the parcels level 1. There was no level 1. It was just a fucking normal commission house we lived in. And they come and they ask my mother, where's Ryan Naumenko? We're looking for Ryan Naumenko. Mum goes, yeah, that's my son. And they're like, where is he? He's getting ready for school. And they're like, what do you mean he's getting ready for school? They came in, they saw me, and they said, Ryan Naumenko. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, all right, just hold on a second. Apparently they went out there, got rid of fucking 20 coppers and said, this is a fucking kid. This isn't what we thought it was. They thought my dad was involved in this and that. They're questioning me about my father. It was all me. I just admitted I didn't know what to fucking do. I'm just like, yeah, I did this. Because parents caught their kids going home with stun guns and police batons and started fucking going to the cops. And anyway, throughout this whole period, I was very, very close with the Ukrainians and Russians in Dandenong at this stage. We're all working together. We're splitting money. You know, I'm 15. I'm not even 16 yet.
And you're a weapons dealer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not fucking normal. Like, if I did that now, I'd be fucked. That's jail. Like, there's no commitment for me.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to jail.
I think so.
Importing a weapon like that. If I get caught...
Oh, if you're 15, you get a slap on the wrist.
Oh, if you're 15, of course. But now, at 42, I'm fucked. I'm seeing 12 months.
Minimum.
Easy. And I've done four stints. So I'm
You've
looking
done
at...
4?
I've done 4 stints.
What was the first 4?
This.
You got a stint for that?
No. Oh, sorry. I got caught eventually, and I got fined. I think it was like... back then it was like 75 hours of community work and CCO or whatever it was, community work, and I had to behave myself for 12 months. So I did that and then I went straight back into it because I'm like, I'm going to school with $100 notes, right? This is back in 98 in year 10. I'm going to the canteen with $100 notes shouting fucking kids who fucking hated me, it was like buying friends in a way. And eventually I'm like, you know what? Why the fuck am I doing this? You know, I know these people up in Dandenong, you know, I should be hanging out with them more. So after school, I'd be going up and down to Dandenong. My parents had no idea what I was doing. They had no fucking clue. There's a lot of shit I can't say that we did, but it was a lot of fraud.
It's interesting.
And we made a fuck ton of money at 15. I wasn't, I would have been 17 now. We'd move up a couple of years. I would have been 17. I was probably pulling in, I don't know, $2-3 a week at 17.
That's fucking wild in the 90s.
Bro,
late
that was
90s.
huge money. And you know what I spent
That's
it
like
on?
$8,000 a week now.
Booze. Just booze and booze and booze. Getting into strip clubs. I wasn't 18. I was co-running a nightclub at 17 and a half in Maui. It was called Planet 3825 with my mates from Noble Park. But I was a nerd through entire high school up until year 10, then 11 and 12, then whatever. I'm co-managing a nightclub at 17 in Maui. I've got guys downstairs wanting to come up from school. I can't let you in, bro. You're not 18.
Fuck, you had a fun of 17 than I did. I was working 90 hours a week in a fucking kitchen and then going out and...
I discovered cocaine at 17.
Pennies.
Yeah, I discovered, like, I'm sitting there at a table. I'm not going to mention names because these blokes are still around, still alive, still very active. He gives me a fucking bit of tin foil and goes, just watch this for me. I'm like, yeah, sweet, all good. I'm sitting there just fucking, I don't know what's going on. Bloke comes up, tries to grab me, like, you can't touch it. You know, I didn't know. I'm just trying to fucking navigate my way through it. He's trying to grab it, but this other fella was trying to test if I was actually going to just let him take it and then fucking lie, this, that, the other. Bloke took it, he walked off. I went straight up to my mate. I'm like, that fella fucking took whatever that was. He goes, oh, yeah, no, all good, man, all good. Went back into the nightclub office. He opens it up. It's a fucking little chunk of fucking coke. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? He's like, do you want some? I'm like, I don't know. I just smoke weed. All I had done is smoke weed and drank a lot of fucking piss. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll try some. That was the beginning of the end, brother. Beginning of the end for fucking the next probably 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 8 years. I fucked around.
Because when I was growing up in Adelaide, so this part of Adelaide that you're in right now, it's almost like a different state, bro. Like everyone looks at the Southerners, like we got different accent. We
do have an accent.
No, but we're very different down here.
Yeah,
like
righto.
We fucking go hard. Like we're a very different part of South Australia.
Unique breed.
Yeah, and so all of my mates were all very loose, but like to an extreme. Like if we're partying, we're fucking partying for 7 days, 8 days when we were younger. And obviously you bump elbows when you're in these situations. When I was younger, you bump elbows with some pretty hectic cunts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hectic situations happen and shit, but there was never... There's been like bikie wars and stuff in Adelaide, but there's never... I'm no historian on this, but I can confidently say that there was never anything in Adelaide in my time or 20 years previously quite like the Melbourne gangland wars.
Yeah, that was it was all over pingers.
But
pingers and speed.
Your area, was that pretty far removed from it?
It was, but
But what was it like growing up in that era? Did you have a fear? Like, my mum wouldn't let me out the fucking house, bro. If there was a gangland war going out and civilians would cop it. Oh, do you know what, though? Back in the day, or to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I don't remember too many civilians catching strays in the Melbourne gangland war.
Fuck all.
With the tobacco war,
oh, forget about it.
Cunts are fucking copping it.
Left, right and centre.
But even just things like businesses getting burnt down that shouldn't be burnt down, or like that poor lady that lost all of her animals, the pet shop next to the...
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Like things like
the
this,
Asian fella.
Things like this.
That was heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, but like...
What the fuck is that?
But was there like a undertone of like, oh, fuck, this is dangerous going outside?
Back then?
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because you were so far removed from it?
No. I was very close to it. So with this whole nightclub thing when I was 17 and, up until fucking 26, 27, just trying to think when my son was born, I was right in it. I was hanging out in Noble Park all the time. I was in that area, in the southeast area. So I knew Afghan Ali. I knew all the a lot of the southeast boys. I didn't associate with many because my people were Ukrainians, Russians, Serbs, Croatians.
Friends of friends.
Friends of friends. So these were all... I didn't really know what was going on at that stage back then with all the Afghans. It's a huge, huge Afghan community down there in Dandenong. Until one night, I think we went to Hard Candy. All of us just rocked up, I didn't know what was going on. We rock up, a whole group of Afghans rock up, and the next minute everyone's just fucking punching each other. There's no knives, there was no guns, there was no nothing. It was just a massive all-in fucking brawl. I'm like, okay. All right, so this is different. So I sort of got my first taste of that sort of not gangster at all. It wasn't gangster. It was just gang-based shit. It was like pack on pack. And it was planned. The other people had planned it, but there were so many of us that didn't know what was going on. We didn't know why we were there. And they're like, kick the cunt, fucking hit the cunt. If we didn't, fucking slap across the head from the older fellas. It was very different back then.
But you had no fear of there was no undertone of feer. I guess
I wasn't, because the guys I was with, they had guns, yeah? They were carrying all the time. I didn't. I was still a child. They wouldn't let me. But I was around guns, I was around weapons, and I knew these people were obviously pretty serious dudes. I hadn't gone out and done any crimes, involving weapons and shit with them. There might have been a few windows smashed here and there, shops and, ex-friends' houses. But there was no fear of actually getting more hurt than
I guess
punch in the
also
mouth.
you're hyped up on alcohol and cocaine, and you're 17 and you don't think that you think you're invincible. Well, in those days, I have a terrible memory. I've lived, honestly, 16 different lives. I've had different stints of my lives, but I have a very suppressive memory because I choose to just not remember things because
I feel
bad.
Yeah.
And if something triggers a memory of mine, like if I was loose as one night and I did this to this person, or I'm driving and I remember how fucked up I was when I was driving and this person was in the car, I get this deep embarrassment about myself. Do you know what I mean? So I choose
the same, brother.
I choose to suppress it because you think you're so fucking invincible.
I know.
But then you get those poor cunts that all like heaps of cunts I grew up with.
Yeah.
They were a 16th as loose as I was,
Yeah.
but they chose to get loose one night and then they died.
And they died. I've had mates like that too. I've lost mates.
And it's like, fuck, I should have died.
Yeah. But how are both of us alive still? You know what I mean? After the shit we've done, I don't know how I fucking... It's a blur. And I say this to my missus all the time because she asks me, what did you do in that chunk from 18 to when my son was born? I was fucked in that time. Like I did...
When did you have your first child?
I was 27.
That's a good age.
Oh, it was the best, bro. That changed my life, but it didn't stop me doing criminal shit.
When was if we can elaborate on the first time you went to jail without going into heaps of detail?
Just before I had my son.
How long was, so about 26 then?
26. I found out my ex-wife was pregnant when I was at the MAP.
Fuck. How long was your how long was the first one?
24 months. Oh, sorry. No, this was my second sentence already. My first sentence was just before this. Sorry. I lie. Too much fucking Hennessy.
Did you do well in jail?
Yeah, I did. You know why?
Because you talk shit.
Nah.
You're a great shit talker. Oh, Ryan.
It's not.
You're a great shit talker.
I'm a fan.
You got the gift of the gab.
I'll own
Because I tell you right now, I look you straight in the eye and I can tell you right now, you are not a fighter, mate. You got the gift of the fucking gab.
You're spot on. You are absolutely spot on. Never was I a fighter, but I didn't have to be a fighter because of the people that I knew. And I've done enough I've done enough fucking... How do I do this without getting arrested? I've offered enough financial services to enough people throughout my life. Favours that involved money that people were happy to look after me.
Yeah.
In jail.
Like I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way at all.
No.
Like,
I'm not a fighter. I've never been a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
One thing I can say about you that I've never experienced in anyone else. You could sell fucking ice to an Eskimo. Do you know what I mean?
I've been told that since a child.
But when you weren't so level-headed and you were a cunt, I can imagine how much you use that to your advantage.
Oh, I do, bro.
But for terrible ways. Like,
yeah.
Do you
no,
think,
you're right. I agree with you.
Do you think you deserve to go to jail?
When?
Like when? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think it helped you? Did you use it for rehabilitation at all?
Yes, I fucking did. Absolutely.
Because you fucking would have hated it.
So let's put it this way. Let's go back to my first jail sentence. I ended up in Beechworth. I was at fucking MRC for 3 months. One of my good friends, Jim Ilievsky, if you're watching, hello, Jim. I haven't seen you for fucking years. Hope you're well. Looked after me amazingly at the remand centre in Melbourne. There's notes given to people, look after this young fella, da-da-da-da. It was amazing. It was great. Ended up in Beechworth. In Beechworth, I get there, Rocco Arico's there. Now, I knew Rocco from outside before Rocco fucking shot somebody and got his 9-year sentence. I'd helped him with some financial shit once upon a time. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here, brother? He goes, fraud, huh? I said, yeah. Laundering, this, that. He goes, for the Russians, huh? What are you going to do? 24 months. That was my 24 months. Did 2 years for my first sentence. But also who was in that prison was Glenn Wheatley, John Farnham's manager. And I knew Glenn from my work within radio and music that I did while I was committing crimes and living this other fucking life. So I'm not... It's actually weird to speak about this so openly. I'm not a crook that wanted to be a crook in a way. Like I wanted to do. I love music to this day. You see on my Instagram, all it is music and fucking.
You do have
stories.
a deep affinity for music,
bro. I adore it. If I don't have music, I would be fucking dead. I got sober because of music. I don't know what the fuck this is, but
just cutting in.
Yeah, you go for it.
Because I've legitimately when you were doing money, like working for money, legitimately.
Yep.
what was your job? Have you always been in like the?
No, I was a music producer.
I was going to say, have you always been in like the media kind of outlets?
Well, yeah.
Because it always sounds like you've been around.
I've missed the whole fucking thing here. Let's go back to fucking 13, 14. I was on community radio and had this fucking 3 hours of power before fucking Kyle and Jackie O had
you had a very successful podcast briefly.
I also had that, a few years ago as well.
Naumenko podcast?
Naumenko, the podcast.
Naumenko, the pod.
Yeah. Actually, an Adelaide bloke, Tony Lawson, he's a real estate agent here now, but he was very close with Kyle Sandlands. He produced all that shit for me. He's an absolute legend. He's moved from fucking Sydney to Adelaide.
I thought you were talking shit when I first met you. You were like, yeah, I had a podcast and it like topped Joe Rogan in Australia one day or something.
No, it actually did. Like,
and then I looked it up and it was true, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I don't know how I do any. If you go to a deeper level, it's like I personally believe that someone or something is kind of watching over what I do and trying to guide me in a certain direction. But I don't know.
But you've always done like...
It fucking gives me goosebumps.
You've always been in the media scene.
Bro, I loved radio. Radio was my thing. Like, when I was a kid...
Gay now.
Oh, it's gay now. But back then, my idols were John Blackman, John Laws, and I'd walk around and I'd be like, doing radio voices all the fucking time. Like,
you seem like you like the news too.
Bro,
you love the news, don't you?
Here's another story.
Were you a news household? Like, did you and your parents?
Absolutely.
And all? We weren't that at all.
My cousin's Matthew Guy, the ex-opposition leader for fucking Liberals. It was politics and it was news. That's all Dad was about, politics and news.
So you were, from what I can tell, you were an early adopter of technology.
Oh, bro, I was...
You're pretty with it for like your age with technology now. You always asking me what's AI, this AI. Like you always you have like a very deep affinity for technology and the media.
Weird, can't
you do, and you love.
I like you. So you're good, can you?
You always talk shit. You always talk shit about like fucking news anchors and this and that. But you love it. I guarantee when you were younger, you could see yourself on Channel 10 behind that desk.
Brother, no. You're
in another life.
No. You were spinning me the fuck out because what you said is exactly fucking true. I'm not going to lie and say that I did want to be a gangster as well. Absolutely. I love that shit. I love it. I love crime. I love the rush. I love the running from the people. I loved it all. I don't now. I'm too old for it. I'm over it. And I want to do what I wanted to do as a kid, which is run a fucking news agency that gives real fucking news that isn't fucking provided by the police for you to read out. You're actually sourcing the fucking stories.
Do you want to be Alex Jones?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Absolutely.
Alex Jones.
Why not?
Whether you agree with him or not.
Why fucking not?
And he has some very, very, very questionable mistakes that he's made that I will not condone, even me. But I actually had to stop myself from listening to him because he's right about so many things.
Yeah.
And it fucks your life.
He's a madman.
I remember when Alex Jones in the mid-2000s was talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
And everyone thought he was a fucking idiot.
And
what the fuck? As if
there's an island where the elites go and they go and they all fuck kids, and then Jeffrey Epstein gets all these videos on him and he uses them, and he's an Israeli intelligence force, blah blah blah, and they're using it to, and there's this fucking government, blah blah blah, and then you're talking about it to your friends, and they're like, you're fucking cooked, and then 10 years later
it comes out,
but then it just gets swept under the rug, but. There's different... So, this is one thing I have with crime. There's different levels of crime.
Yeah, totally.
There's crime like a tobacco war, and there's a crime like only showing one side of the story on a news outlet.
Correct.
And having an agenda.
Yeah.
They're doing legal crime.
Yeah.
The whole news system.
Oh, brother.
It's all crime. What they're doing... What the fucking news, the old man media is doing to the population.
The boomer media.
My mum only gets her information off of mainstream media.
As does mine.
I haven't, I'm not big on vaccines. But not,
Nor am I. I'm not vaxxed.
But not because I'm a psycho, and I think that I think vaccines can be appropriate for many situations.
100%.
I am not the kind of guy that's like, they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
But when I got that sheet when I was having my baby of the vaccines that you have to tick, and there was 40 of the cunts on there, why does my kid need a Hep C vaccination?
Exactly. They're not exposed to it, so they don't need the vaccination.
We're not junkies. We're not sharing needles. He's never going to be exposed to someone else's blood. What the fuck are you... Things like... But my mum...
That's the world.
But my mum in her head, she's like, just give him the vaccine.
Yeah.
Channel 10 says it. Channel 10 says it. You know? Yeah.
Hi, Sean from Channel 10 too. You're a good bloke, bro.
Channel 7.
Let's go channel. Let's abuse Channel 9 if we're going to abuse a fucking media outlet. I don't trust
They're
Channel 9.
all the same.
They are. And you know what I find really interesting? How you said before, they're doing legal crime.
It's legal crime. Do you know what? The war in Afghanistan, the war in fucking Palestine right now, it's legal crime.
Yeah.
You think they're doing that over religious beliefs? No way. And they're masquerading it as religious beliefs and this and that. Mm-hmm. It's a massacre. It's disgusting.
It is.
But do you know what it's over? The land.
Yeah,
because then in 100 years, they can turn that land and make it into a little Dubai. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's not, this was promised to us. No, it's not at all.
No, that's all greed.
And
everything's greed.
I'm not saying that against the Jews or whatever. It's got nothing to do with religion. It's the people in power.
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
Much like the top 1% of criminals in the world, they don't need more money.
No, they don't.
It's about the legacy and the status they leave.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
who can dominate. At the end of the day, all of these politicians, Putin, fucking Netanyahu, Trump, they're modern day conquerors.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah, absolutely they are.
And they're all fighting over who can get the most land.
Yeah, of course they
That's
are.
what
It's
it
all
is.
greed. It's all greed.
We don't ever differ from our nature as human beings.
No.
When you see two UFC fighters in an octagon, you're watching a fight in a coliseum. Those cunts, whatever it was years ago, would have been in the coliseum trying to kill each other. All of these politicians,
exactly right.
all of these politicians are just conquerors. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. But anyway, we're going to get fucking too deep into this, and my autism is playing up.
Likewise, brother.
There is a part of your life that I've always wanted to hear more about, and I don't want you to go into too much detail about
get carried away
because you will get in trouble about this.
Probably. But go for it, bro.
My first interaction with you when you started following me, and I seen you had like a fair decent. I used to think 10,000 followers was huge.
Yeah.
And you had a decent following, and you had pictures of you in like a cowboy hat.
love heart sunglasses.
This fucking retard.
Oh yeah, I was a fucking weird cunt, bro. I still am.
You were telling me your story, and I was like, this guy's either a crackhead or he's the weirdest dude I've ever met.
Yeah, bro.
And then I was Googling. He's like, Google my name. You literally said, Google my name.
Because I can't be fucked. This is what I do. Because cunts doubt me. They're like, whatever, cunt. Google me, you stupid fucking dickhead. Figure it out.
I don't want you to get... I just want to know... I want to know exactly what happened without you getting angry about it. I just want to know the story.
100%, brother.
There's a story, if you Google Ryan's name, the first thing that will come up is a news article about you and Roberta Williams.
Miss IVO. She has an IVO on me now.
Yes. She allegedly, whatever happened, allegedly, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know the legalities. But allegedly, well, you were kidnapped essentially, and you were a subject of fucking torture.
Yeah.
Can you give us, like, you don't have to go into the full story, you don't have to go blah, blah, blah. Just give us the brief rundown of the lead up of the situation and how the fuck you got there.
I was bored one day and I decided to DM her on Instagram from that account that you initially followed me on. And I'm like, I've done music production. I'm getting into videography. Do you want to do a doco on like a Mob Wives type thing? Oh, yeah, fucking oath.
Which is a fantastic idea, by the way.
Oh, I thought it fucking was great. And if it went how it was supposed to go, would have been fucking amazing, and it would have been a great launching pad for my career, my legitimate, media, whatever career, and it would have also helped it. But as usual with people like that, greed starts entering into the fucking conversation. I need this, I need that. Can you give me this? Can you give me that? I'm paying for this. I'm paying for fucking accommodation. I'm paying for fucking shooting. I'm not shooting, but cameras.
Yeah.
I'm paying for all this.
What year was this?
Oh fuck! How long ago was this now? Fuck, I couldn't even tell you. How long ago was it? 2019, 2018? 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Pre-COVID?
Yeah, just before COVID.
2018, 2019.
Yeah. About 2019, I'd say. I'm just trying to think of all the fucking the shit back then. But yeah, anyway, everything seemed to be going all right. I'm like, okay, cool. And there's like, we're going to do a launch party. So I'm like, yeah, sweet. Anyway, a bit of backstory. At the very beginning, I outlined who I was to the female. I'm not going to say a name because of the IVO and just legalities, but to the female who you said. I gave her my background. I said, I've been done for fraud, I've been done for money laundering, I've been done for scamming, and I was a con man. I've done everything. I told her straight up front, this is what I'm about. Oh, who gives a fuck? There's money to be made here, there, everywhere. Cool. We're all good. Go to this launch party. My kids and my mother attend this launch party. They fly into the city from where they're from. And something was very fucking off. The guy who owned the film studio was acting fucking sus. Like, the cunt was coked off his fucking head. Like, I know coke, and that cunt was... he's not far from Tony Montana level cocaine. Anyway, I just thought, what the fuck's going on? Something sus. Anyway, my little girl, I'm not comfortable, Daddy. Can we go back to the apartment? Sweet. No worries, Mum. She was uncomfortable too. Let's go. I'll take his back. We go Macca's, grab some food, went to the apartment. This is something I haven't spoken about. Got to the apartment, and my little girl looked at me and said, Daddy, don't go back. She was what? 5? And this kid never cried for anything. And she cried for fucking hours, apparently, according to my mother. Hours for me. The entire time everything was happening, she was crying. Mm-hmm. I went back to the studio after this. I'm like, it's all right, darling, it's all right. I'll be back soon. Soon as I walked in, the door gets slammed shut. Fucking, I thought it's weird. When I grabbed I haven't spoken about this to anybody. Grabbed a piece of pizza. This is vivid as fuck. You've taken me right back, bro.
Do you get like a bit of
PTSD bad,
from
bro?
it?
I'm trying not to fucking lose my shit, but I want to tell you the story because it hasn't been told. I got a piece of pizza, got a beer. No, I got something. I don't know. It was a fucking drink of some description. I wasn't even drinking then, but I fucking took it. Done a cheers. I stood up and I'm like, cheers, to the fucking show. And they're like, you're fucked, Ryan. No, what are you talking about? You're fucked. You need 10 grand. I said, I don't have 10 grand to give you. I'm like, what do you want 10 grand for? You're fucked. You need to give us 10 grand. We're going to say you raped Dakota. We're going to say you did this. We're going to say you did that. Give us the fucking money. I don't have the money. I can't give you the money. What do you fucking want from me? Next minute, smack. Left, right, centre. Tied up, fucking pistol whip, fucking punched in the fucking head, kicked in the head. Left, right, and centre. This is over 10 grand. She wants 10 fucking grand. I'm sitting there the whole fucking time thinking, how the fuck do I get out of this one? I'm tied up. I can't do shit. This little cocksucker over here fucking bashing me, and he follows me, so fuck you too. It was the most gutless fucking thing I've ever witnessed, considering my fucking children were there 20 minutes prior.
Yeah.
And my mother. And then that fucking cunt says, I should have fucking put a bullet in her head, as in my mother's head. For what? What the fuck did I do? Apart from fucking try to partner with someone to try to do something good for myself and for them. And now they have an IVO on me and I'll probably breach it. I don't give a fuck for saying this. I don't give a fuck.
Playing devil's advocate, just playing devil's advocate, as like a more level-headed, wiser, older man, do you think there was a genuine breakdown of information between everyone and something went awry? Like, do you think that reaction's
Yes.
that reaction is never warranted? But do you, as a
Yes.
older, wiser man,
Yes.
can you kind of see that there might have been a breakdown of information somewhere, and that's how they reacted to that? Like, do you take any do you take any accountability for that situation, or is it purely
No, I don't.
their fault? None.
I take no fucking
That's
accountability.
me purely
No,
asking
brother.
you a question.
God bless you for fucking asking the questions. No one's... This is what I wanted to do with my podcast. I want to tell my fucking truth, my stories. So, you know, I really appreciate, you know, that I'm here to be able to talk about this. No, I didn't do anything fucking wrong. I did nothing wrong. Absolutely fucking nothing. Apart from be too honest and allow them, criminal cocksuckers, to figure out a way how they can fuck me. When all this happened... He's a scammer. He's a con man. He's a liar. He can't be trusted. Look at his history. Look at his paperwork. Look at this. This is what he does. They knew from the start what they were going to fucking do to me.
But at the end of the day...
They knew how they were going to hoodwink me and fuck me over.
At the end of the day, though, do you blame yourself slightly for putting yourself and your family in that situation? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely. Now let me tell you something. I've got a very good friend. I'm not going to name him. He knows who he is. 7 days prior to this happening, we sat down in North Melbourne at a restaurant, at a cafe for breakfast. Him and an Italian fella I know. And they said to me, these people are not good people.
to the highest order.
Yeah.
To the highest order.
They're not good people.
But we've all met not good people.
Yeah.
I would love... I'm just going to cut you off right there because I would love to say I've always found Roberta Williams very interesting.
She's not.
No.
She's a liar.
Whereas I have a big infatuation with I don't know what you'd call them, like sociopaths, serial killers, like just
I get you.
she's so interesting, bro. In the regard of, to say what you want about Roberta, you've had your opinions on her and whatever, blah, 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 for good reason. It's very interesting that a woman was holding all of that down, and I always wonder what is going through, what has happened to this woman, especially now that I have a kid.
A lot of trauma.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Now that I have a kid, because I've experienced mad trauma, I'm sure you have.
Fucking
We're all fucked
We all
up.
have.
There is a very big reason as to why all of us are how we are and the paths we take. And now that I have a kid, I'm looking at this kid, bro, and he's just perfect. Like, you look at him,
They're fucking angels,
when
brother.
they're kids,
They're angels.
no flaws, like zero.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And it's the parents that build the flaws, or whatever happens.
We do. We
Slowly, you're building a flaw. You're taking a point away from them. They all stay at they start at 100 points, and the parents and the family and whatever
Fucking so
just
true,
slowly takes a point away. So I'm not vouching for it, but it just interests me as to what made that woman so hard, because she was at the crux of a gangland war like nothing. I wasn't there, obviously, but do you know what I mean? She's just a very fierce character, in my opinion.
So let me tell you something. Instead of me, look at that, got ash all over me. Instead of me just fucking abusing someone for what they did to me, okay, it was wrong. There was no need for it.
Yeah.
But, at the start of this, I spoke to Roberta in depth. I don't say her name, I'm going to get fucking breach you, Ivio, fuck you, I'm not going to hurt you. Ivio's are for protection, not to stop journalists from speaking fucking truth, yeah? So let's get that fucking out there.
Like I said before, I don't want this to be a... I want this to
This
be
needs
more
to
of
be
a
done.
discussion. I don't want it to
This
be
needs to be done.
an objective discussion.
No, I'm on
Yeah.
your side here. I spoke to Roberta in depth. I remember one night I was kicking back in my apartment in Docklands, and I had a very deep conversation with her about her past, about her traumas as a child, as growing up in the street. She had
I'll tell you now, bro. I wouldn't.
her life was fucked.
I'll tell you now.
I don't know how she survived it.
That I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Every trauma that I've brung on my life, I've made happen.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a lovely household.
Yeah, well, so did I.
But
brother,
growing up like that, I would never have survived. So there's something really.
She's a strong woman. There you go. I fucking said it's true.
No.
She's very fucking strong.
It would probably bring you peace because it's over now.
It has.
It's over. You know what I mean?
This Adelaide, I said to you earlier, Adelaide has brought me peace. Just arriving in Adelaide today has brought me so much fucking peace. This is bringing me peace. Doing this, speaking my peace.
There's no point just sitting on it.
I don't hate anyone, bro. Like, you know, I hate what happened to me. Maybe I brought it on myself. I don't believe I did. Yes, my fucking...
Bad judgment.
Bad judgment on her part, on my part. You know, everyone who's a criminal, and let's be real, they grew up in criminal worlds. They look at a situation as an opportunity. How can we get something out of this? I don't blame them.
What was you were talking, sorry, before I cut you off. You were talking about your perception of her before everything went crazy.
Oh, sorry, I did yeah. My perception of her was just ignoring everything that's happened to me. A woman who survived shit that 99.9% of women wouldn't survive and wouldn't be able to come out and continue to this day talk on podcasts fucking rationally, normally, you know, not talking like a fucking gangland mole as she's, you know, being referred to by mainstream media, not by myself.
I think she's smarter than people think.
She's extremely...
All of them are.
She's like a fox.
People used to think Carl was a retard.
Carl was a retard, I'm going to say that.
Mate, I will disagree with you.
Smart.
No. I will... There's smart, and street smarts is a real thing.
Well, he was street smart.
No, there's people that know how to navigate certain situations.
Yep.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
fucking
I like to attribute myself as being street smart, but I'm not.
As do I, but I'm not either.
No, but like there's certain people that maybe you look at them and they're goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
But they're observing.
They know what they're doing.
They're observing every single thing you're doing and blah blah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Roberta's not a very fucking academic girl. But to survive a gangland war,
gotta be smart.
When everyone's getting knocked off, blah blah blah. So
that's hard.
So yeah,
you know, credit to her for surviving what she survived.
I know you'd hate it. I'd do a pod with her.
Do a podcast with her, brother.
You get mad at me?
I'll still sponsor your monthly fucking sponsor payment. Why would I get mad at you? You are one of the realest cunts I know.
She just comes on, fuck Ryan. Yeah, fuck that cunt.
That's fine. You know what, brother?
I just want you to find peace in the situation.
And I actually,
you know what I mean?
Actually fucking have. So God bless you.
Because I can see these people.
It's just stupid.
I'm not saying you.
No, you're fucking right,
I'm not saying you deserved it. But what,
I didn't deserve it.
No. No one deserves it.
No.
But what did you think the outcome was going to be?
That I would die.
No. When you started this documentary and you were knocking elbows with these people,
yeah.
Like, what did you think the ultimate? You thought you were going to get the red carpet.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to get an aria.
Fucking
and that you just got fucking.
I got rammed.
No, you got a reality check.
I did. See, never again will I touch reality TV.
But then if you did,
no, you're right.
But if that did come to fruition and everything was fine and that didn't happen, and then you're on Aria and you're knocking elbows with all these putrid fake fucking media people, you wouldn't be half the man you are now. You'd still be a scumbag because everyone would be blowing shit up your ass. You'd still be a cokehead.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You're fucking so right.
You needed that.
I needed a lot.
That was the one, from what I can see, that was the one that was like, okay, this isn't for me.
Yeah, I needed to take a step back because I didn't have the backing I once thought I had.
Yeah.
Or once had.
But everyone needs that situation.
I needed a reality check and a wake up call.
Everyone needs it.
Maybe I was a little bit cocky. Maybe I was a bit arrogant. I can be an arrogant cunt. You've seen some of the shit I say on Instagram. I'm an arrogant prick at times. That's not me. We're all just fucking, we are what we are. But I don't know. It probably had to happen. Look.
Do you still have like emotional fucking damage from that?
No, not at all. Nothing.
No. You never think about it, blah, blah, blah.
I think about it and I allow it to enter my mind. I allow myself to think of it and I just let it fucking go. I'm like, it is what it is.
Well, I hope one day that you can not fucking be... I don't want you to be friends, blah, blah, blah. But I hope that there's one day where... Because you as much as you don't think you do, you definitely let things consume you, because I do as well.
No,
I'm
bro, I do.
I'm the same.
I admit
Yeah.
that. Like,
Because once you
everything...
get into a hole, and I can see it, once I can see your stories, and you're in a hole of like, fuck this cunt.
You know, don't you? You can see it.
I'm good at not posting it though.
Bro,
because I'm so good at because I know how I am. Once I get into a hole, I just will focus on a cunt, and they'll be in my sights, and I'll be like, fuck this cunt. But I won't post it. But whereas you just don't care.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Like, honestly, that is the realest shit someone's ever said to me. I love it.
And it's always, and it's usually...
I'm speechless. I got nothing to say. I don't know what to respond to that. That's real, bro. That's true. Because I let it all...
Just build up.
And then I just...
fucking bang.
Like with the home invasion that they went to my mum's. We can talk about that in a bit, whatever. I fucking went off my head. I threatened war against fucking... cunts. I don't need to go to war, against. Who the fuck am I? I'm not God. I'm not fucking, John Gotti like I wanted to be when I was a child. I'm just Ryan Naumenko. I'm a fucking Instagram. I don't even know what the fuck I am. I'm just a fucking average bloke who has a bit of a following on social media, and somehow I'm making a living from it. I don't know. I don't know what I am or what. I don't know. Am I a news outlet? Am I what am I? I don't know. But
I think.
Look, I don't know,
I
bro.
think, like
My
I
life's
said,
fucking bizarre.
Like I said before, and to all the Outlaw Media fans that are probably watching this, because there will be way more Outlaw Media fans watching this than my podcast.
There'll be at least. Let's guess how many we're going to get in this. What I'm going to do. This is because I'm fucking had too many Hennessy's and I don't drink. I've just lost my fucking train of thought. Actually, if this gets, how many fucking views do I want this to get? So my top video, I think on YouTube is 23k. If this gets 25k, I'll choose a random cunt from the comments and give him $1,000.
If this gets 25k, I'll double it.
Done.
If this gets
You better.
If this gets 25k,
This is going to get 25k minimum.
I'll add 1,000 on it.
No, I'm telling you, minimum $1,000 from me and from you.
What's my top video? My top video, I think, is 180,000.
Fuck, you're a famous cunt, bro.
No,
That's hectic.
It was my friend Pete. Do you know? Have you heard of Parkway Drive?
Yeah, heard of. Don't know any of their music.
So Parkway Drive is...
They're Adelaide boys.
No, they're from Byron Bay.
Ah.
They are the greatest. They're like world renowned as the greatest hardcore / metalcore band of all time. It's a subset of heavy. It's heavy metal.
Yeah, right.
Like, we're not going to get into the logistics of fucking metal. It's
heavy metal.
But it's amazing. Pete is probably your age, and he used to have a hardcore band, or he has a hardcore band called No Apologies, but very, very, very popular, very popular, and he's an amazing dude. And I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but he was a bra boy.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Back in the days from Maroubra, and I was my ex at the time. I was never into really heavy metal, and she's like, you have to watch the Parkway Drive doco. Bro, honestly, it's bone chilling, because these cunts just filmed themselves from playing in sheds. They just knew. They just had a videographer. They filmed everything.
Wow.
And in the doco, you see him go from like nothing to the biggest band in the world.
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
That's fucking insane.
And during the doco, I was on my phone not paying attention, and I heard a voice, and I was like, I know that voice. And I looked up, and it was this dude I used to train, like I trained with at the gym.
Yeah.
Pete. I was like, what the fuck's Pete there?
Yeah.
He was
You had
like,
no idea.
obviously in a really affluent band, and he like kind of helped find Parkway Drive. I was like, that's so cool. And then I did a podcast. My biggest podcast was with this amazing man called Wayne Cleveland.
Okay.
He was a bra boy that did 13 years in prison.
Fuck, man.
He got done for importing cocaine from LA to New South Wales. And he was doing it for a long time. And he was a professional surfer. And so the Bra Boys things did well, so I got him on and we were talking, and there was a clip about the Cronulla riots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was fucking wild.
And I made a clip of it and it just exploded.
And they got 158K,
58K, 160K. But
25K, $1,000 from me.
the Cronulla riots...
Can I have a lighter, please, bro?
Yeah. The Cronulla riots are so interesting, bro.
I don't know I'm not even going to lie. I don't know a great deal about them.
So interesting. If you looked into it, so interesting. If you made a piece on it, I'd be so interested to hear your opinion. Because a lot of people say that it's government funded.
It wouldn't surprise me from what I know.
I never used to... I don't believe it was government funded. I believe the Cronulla riots was built up racial tension.
Of course, that's...
Which is exactly what we're experiencing now.
100% it is.
And it sounds racist or whatever, but in Australia at the moment, in the UK and everywhere, there is so much built up racial tension. Is it good? No. But when it's going to come to a boiling point and it's going to be fucked. Mm-hmm. That's what happened in Cronulla.
Yep.
Because of mixing, as much as people want to hear it, don't want to hear it. Not all races mix well, bro.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they don't.
Because we have different things.
We have different beliefs, different cultures, different ways to live.
I'll never forget the most volatile club experience you used to have in Adelaide when I was growing up was called Savvy's. It was on Weymouth.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So Savvy's was the first time I seen someone pass away in town.
Oh, fuck.
Stabbed to death.
Jesus Christ, how old were you then? Young.
20.
Okay, wow.
19, 20, seen him get stabbed in the heart.
No one needs to see that.
No, but do you know why? Because Savvy's was a club for Wogs and Arabs and Kiwis and Pseudos. Do you know what I mean? And everyone would stick in their groups, and it was very racially segregated, and not all races mix.
No.
But I would love to hear your opinion on the Cronulla riots. It's an interesting thing. Oath. If you go on that video,
I'll have a look,
and you look at the comment section, there's a lot of people that say a lot of, because everyone's got a different opinion on it.
Of course they do.
Because some people are white, some people are Lebanese, blah 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 blah
exactly.
blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Bra Boys are so interesting. If you've never looked into them.
I haven't. I know who they are. I know little bits and pieces.
When I met Wayne, that was the first time I met, not the first time, but when I was talking to him, I didn't realise how fresh out he was. There's a moment in the pod where we're talking, I'm like, oh, when did you get out? He's like 2 years ago. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. You did 30. But he seemed so normal.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, ever in my whole life, I'll never forget this. I asked him, what was the most crazy thing you noticed when you got out after 13? Because 13's a stint, bro. 13's
a long time. A lot changes in 13
years. 13's a long time.
It's a lifetime.
He looked at me and he said, not much, bro, but do you know what? The trees. And I was like, what do you mean? He's right. When I got out, all these trees were babies. And then when I... When I went in, all of these trees were little.
Yeah, they were babies.
But then when I got out, they were all mature. So that's when I realised how fucking long I'd been in. Because he's seen these gum trees and shit like this, and then he's come out and they're fucking 8 metre long trees.
Fuck.
And I was like, that's so interesting.
He
missed out on the iPhone. He missed out on everything. Do you know how he used to do it? He was, bro, the best pod.
I'm going to have to watch this tonight when I get back.
I never tell anyone. I will never, because I hate my podcast. I hate listening to my own voice. I don't like to shill myself. If anyone's watching this and they love Australian crime, please go and watch the one I did with Wayne. There's probably actually better podcasts with him out there. Go watch one. I was baffled. He used to fly to LA. I might get my details mixed up because it was a long time ago. He used to fly to LA. Met some bad dudes. He was a big wave surfer professionally, so he was always in and out the country. He used to strap. He figured out he could strap 2.5 kilo on himself in board shorts and a singlet, go through
That's fucking wild.
go through LAX, flush it down the toilet of the plane, and then he would pay a company called Cleanaway that cleaned the plane to retrieve it for him. He did that for fucking ages.
That's the best.
Ages. He was living next door to the Premier of New South Wales, and he was just a surfer.
Insane.
But the nicest man you'll ever meet in your life.
I have no doubt. Like, a lot of the guys I've spoken to who are very serious, dangerous dudes are so fucking nice.
All the best people you've ever met are
they're
criminals.
They're gentlemen. Like,
all of them.
Like, I've spoken to... Obviously, I've spoken to Kaz. And Kaz Hamad, if you're wondering, who he's tobacco or fucking alleged kingpin, this, that. Bro, he's a nice guy.
I can't believe he speaks to you.
Still spins me out to this day.
You just talk heaps shit about him. But
he wanted to kill me at one. He nearly killed me last year in October. Nearly.
Almost.
Seconds away.
It's getting heavy rain.
And I need a piss.
And I need a piss too. I'm just going to pause it and we will continue.
Beautiful. I just might put coke.
All right, we are back.
We are back.
Not bad for... It's pretty streamlined for a retard from Adelaide, isn't it?
A retard from Adelaide.
People pay fucking thousands of dollars to try and achieve this.
Bro, this... When I walked in, I thought this, compared to the shit I did with fucking Dickhead in Melbourne...
I hated how that looked. I told you I didn't like it.
I know. Yeah, quite a few people said, what the fuck is this, a 60 Minutes interview?
Yeah, it looks gay. It looks like when mainstream media gets a hold of a YouTube channel.
Exactly. And this was, that was produced from fucking Dickhead. I'm not even going to name him.
Podcasts don't need to be produced,
bro,
though. That's the thing.
I know. They have to be real and raw. And that's what I wanted to do from the start. I wanted to start a podcast where I could talk about any fucking thing I wanted to talk about, but I chose the wrong fucking co-host and I went fucking belly up.
Well, it's just weird. Like, even you...
It is what it is.
Even you... It happens all the time, bro. So many guests before the pod will be like, oh, so what are we going to talk about? Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
You're just like, let's fucking run with whatever. And this is what I want to do with mine. And
yours...
It's got to be structured.
I think...
I don't think I'm going to continue it, to be honest. I don't think there's a point.
I don't think you should do a pod.
I don't think so either. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I enjoy this.
I think your talent lies within like a CoffeeZilla-esque type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you're highlighting current events.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I believe you're right.
10 to 20 minute, 30 minute things.
Oh, bro, at most.
Very structured.
Yeah. Very direct, and what you do, I can't do. I'll give you that. From the amount of podcasts I've listened to over the years, the way that you run your show, the way that you just are in general, it's fucking, you could be possibly, and you say it even on your profile, the best podcast in Australia, and you deserve that, because the way that you do things is fucking, it's just a little bit different than everyone else out there. It's real, it's raw, people love it. Your fan base are like a fucking army. They'll follow you to the ends of the fucking earth. What you've got, you should be fucking proud of. Like, this is amazing.
I'm very proud of it, but...
I would be. This is like what I did, like the thousands I spent on my shit. I'm fucking disgusted in how it looks. I think it looks fucking disgusting. I'm embarrassed. I removed the Masood Zakaria one because it looked shit. It sounded shit. Everything was shit. The first one I don't even want to leave up there. Some people like it, so I'll leave it there. There was a couple good convos, but a podcast is this. It's you...
it's just being inquisitive.
You're just curious. And it's genuine curiosity. It's not smart ass.
Yeah.
Like I can get something out of you by talking.
It's not farming clips, bro.
It's just genuine shit. I love it.
I'm not a purist or like I'm not a wanker about heaps of things in life. But there's a massive difference between an interview and a podcast to me.
Oh, bro.
But that's only, I don't know the legitimate terms, and I'm probably wrong.
Who gives a fuck?
But call a spade a spade. Joe Rogan's podcast is the father of all podcasts for a very big reason.
Word.
Because
100%.
It's two people locked into a conversation. And he said something the other day. I don't listen to many Joe Rogan podcasts anymore because our views have differed. He's older. No.
Yes, he's changed a little bit in some of the things he believes in.
It's because he's older. Like
wiser.
Yeah, he's older and wiser. Like he doesn't want to talk about the same shit he was talking about when he was 40. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. He's moved on.
He's moved on. That. Like I don't want to talk about the same shit I was talking about at 20. You know what I mean?
Fuck no.
So our ideologies and
they shift.
Don't a lot, but every now and then he posts a banger, and I'll listen.
Yeah.
And he said something when he was on with Theo Von. He said, when you're doing a podcast, it's the only time you'll ever talk to someone uninterrupted without being on your phone.
It's actually amazing.
Like, this is the only time.
I'm loving this, brother.
You know
I'm actually really... I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah. This is probably the longest time I've actually went that I'm completely content.
Not checking your phone.
I'm not looking at this like, fuck it. Oh, it's fucking this time. Fucking, oh, fuck. Look at these cunts messaging me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, this is amazing. What you've put together is fucking incredible, bro. And podcasts should be like this. They should be exactly the way you've set it up, the way it is, the way it looks in here. That's a podcast. That's real. It's raw. It's true. People get to see and hear things that they won't hear anywhere else. Like Joe Rogan at the start, like some of his guests, like I think Elon Musk fucking lit a joint on his fucking podcast.
Stock went down like $1 billion.
Yeah, I know, but how wild was that? Like, I think everyone's seen that clip of Elon Musk smoking a joint.
Yeah,
like it's fucking cool shit.
Yeah,
it's just real shit. Because Elon Musk would be a mad cat head. I don't fucking know what he's on, but he's on something.
He's on fucking Adderall.
That cunt's on some fucking shit.
What, do we have Adderall? Is that what Dexies are?
Dexies are Adderall, yeah.
Is that the same thing?
Dexamphetamine is no. Adderall would be... Fuck, I don't know. I would look at my phone to get the actual name.
Adderall's like a stimulant for fucking ADHD cunts.
They're like legal speed, meth, legal speed.
With podcasts and shit, I know everyone's analytics in Australia better than they do.
You've told me this.
I'm obsessive.
I know you're a bit. You Mr. Beast. You're like an Aussie Mr. Beast in a way.
Not at all. But
the way that you study analytics is that's what I'm referring to.
I just like watching because I'm competitive. But I'll always put someone in my sights and I'll overtake them. And do you know what I mean? Like I always have to have a goal to work to.
Yeah.
And I've done it like at 1,000 followers, 5, blah, blah, blah.
You got to, brother.
I always have a goal to work towards. And my next one's 20. But when I do, I'm like, oh, whatever. When you see these podcasts now, you go on their Instagram and they might have 50,000 followers. And they might get X amount of views. But then you go on their YouTube or their Spotify and they're getting 50 views. They are not podcasters. They're just making good clips. Do you know the difference?
Bro,
I'm
going to give you a fucking great example. Before I started my podcast, I sat down with fucking Fazal and JK from the 28-year-old male Instagram page. Have you seen that page?
No.
He's got like 250,000 or something fucking followers. He's an ex-footy player, played in North Melbourne. I don't fucking know anything about him.
Say it again. Who?
JK, 28-year-old male is his page. That 28-year-old male does cricket coverage and all this shit. So he's got, say, I don't know, hypothetically, I don't know, and I'm not going to look because I don't give a fuck. I met up with him and Fazal before I started this podcast. We were going to do one together, all three of us. So this 28-year-old male has a podcast. I didn't do my research before I sat down with him. And his 250,000 hypothetical fucking followers, around that number, have fucking barely drizzled into his YouTube.
It's a curse though, because you go viral for one clip. Like, the worst thing that can happen to someone is you go viral for one clip and it's different to your usual content.
Well, that's what I think has happened, because his average videos are getting fucking 40 views.
Yeah, because that's short form media.
But how does that not follow from Instagram to YouTube? Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't.
It doesn't at all.
Like, I've had videos on Instagram have 8 million views.
And YouTube, they don't go to it. Like,
I might get 8 subscribers from it.
Isn't that weird?
Because on Instagram, you're attracting people that like 7-second fucking videos, dude.
Yeah, sure.
But YouTube's coming back. It's coming back. I found this dude today. I found this cunt. I'm going on my phone right now because I inboxed him. He's coming. He's coming on the pod.
Who is it?
He's
Mr. Beast.
I would never talk to that guy.
Why?
I respect how good he is.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking good.
This guy, fieldfiles.tv on YouTube.
Never heard of it.
Are you familiar with the UFO sighting in the 60s in
Nevada?
No. It's one of the biggest UFO sightings in Australian history.
Fuck, I don't
It's
know.
in... Sorry, I got it right
I'm gonna
here.
have to Google
I'm
it
not.
too.
No, I got it. Where is it? Westall, Australia.
Westall, no.
Can one of you please Google where that is in Australia?
Producers, please.
So Westall in Australia has one of the
Victoria.
maybe rural.
Yeah, rural.
It
Vic.
has one of the biggest UFO sightings in the world because 300 kids in the 60s, I believe, seen the same thing, and the teachers and everything.
Holy fuck.
It was at a school.
That's fucking full on.
It was at a school, and they saw this UFO just playing around for 1966.
There you go.
And
Before
it was
my day.
300 people saw the exact same thing.
Fuck. What did it look like? Do you remember? Do you know?
Pardon?
What did it look like?
It was just like a UFO.
Not one of those cigar UFOs?
No. It was a UFO, but the way they're explaining the movement of it is exactly how, like, I don't know if you're into UFOs.
Oh, bro,
but like Bob
I'm a nerd.
Lazar,
I was a nerd.
blah, blah, anyway, 300 people saw the exact same thing.
That's wild.
But after that, all of these US Army people, all of these Army people came and they were like, you didn't really see anything.
The Men in Black.
Because they're 12 years old, 13. But then the teachers were like, no, we saw this. The science teacher was getting shit
I fully
on.
believe in UFOs.
This guy, man, follow him on YouTube. He just made a fucking fantastic doco on it and it blew up
What's
on
his
Instagram.
name?
Fucking
I'll follow him now because I'll forget later.
fieldfiles.tv.
Fieldfiles.tv. That's fucking wild. So I had a fucking obsession. I had an obsession as a kid with UFOs.
UFO's my thing. That's my worst one.
What's that? There was a big Stanton Friedman. Is that a fucking ufologist from back in the day? I'm talking back in the 60s and 70s. I think I was obsessed with one of those blokes. I just followed that.
Yeah, no, that's my worst one.
Bro.
That's like,
UFOs are wild.
if a gun was to my head and someone said, we will fully release the Epstein files or the UFO one, it would be UFOs for me.
Fucking oath. I agree. I would, yeah.
That's one thing, like, I don't ever look at anyone and I will argue about them about something. If someone doesn't believe in them for me, I honestly think they're retarded.
No, they're real. Absolutely. Aliens are real, bro. I was obsessed with the X-Files at fucking in high school. The X-Files was the fucking best. That was before anything. I loved. Did you watch the X-Files? Do you even know what they are?
One of the greatest intros of all time.
Yeah, that fucking theme song.
My sister and brother are your age.
Exactly.
I got the flavour.
Yeah, you got the flavour.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, it's
The
true.
Queen.
It's crazy. I loved TV back then. I actually watched TV back then. I don't think I've turned it... Like, actually watched commercial television for years. Like 7, 10, 9, ABC, SBS. I don't think I've watched any of those stations apart from in prison in the last fucking 10 years.
Streaming platforms have become the same thing, though.
I don't watch those either. I watch YouTube.
Same. But when we were growing up, the coolest thing was having a legal chip for your Foxtel.
Oh,
Do you remember?
Yes. Fucking
You
oath
had to
it
hook
was.
up
Yes,
with the Foxtel chip and
yeah.
you get all the channels.
Yep. And they were all shit. There was nothing on any fucking
But
channel anyway.
Foxtel used to cost you like $80 a month
It was
premium or whatever.
expensive. That was expensive back then.
Now, if you have all the streaming platforms, it cost me like $200 a month.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Like, what have I got? YouTube, Paramount Plus.
Are you YouTube Premium?
Yeah.
Elite.
YouTube Premium. So I only listen to YouTube Music because...
You listen to YouTube Music?
Technically speaking, the quality of the music is fucking far better than Spotify.
But you can find songs on YouTube that you can't find on Spotify
Absolutely.
as well.
They don't have much Sturgill Simpson on fucking Spotify.
And you like Sturgill.
I love Sturgill.
Yeah, right.
You don't like Sturge?
No, it's good. He's got some good episodes on Joe Rogan too.
Yeah, he fucking does. He's a bro. That guy is the only guy in the entire world that I really want to meet one day, Sturgill Simpson. I just want to sit down, have one of these sessions with him and his dog.
I'm just going to pause this. I'm just going to pause this for 1 sec.
You know your shit.
So, we were talking before, and like I've said, I was saying earlier in the pod, it takes a certain type of man to do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Would I ever do it? No. But there is obviously like massive backlash to not just you, but people you love, and there's been consequences and situations recently.
Yeah.
What can you say about that, and just shed some light on some things that have been happening to you personally for divulging the news, which is crazy to me.
It's fucking wild. So October last year was the first one. Kaz tried to get me killed. Didn't happen, thank God. Everything went well. Recently, though, 4 weeks ago, we're at my mother's place. My mum, so a bit of a story about her. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer recently, undergone major surgery. She's not doing too fantastically well. Just spending time with mum. We're at mum's place. About fucking, what was it, 12:30? About 12:30, cameras start fucking flashing up. Some delay, massive delay on the cameras, by the way. What fucking brand was that? Because they're fucking bad. Arlo, I think. Is it, babe?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, bad cameras, bad delay, about a 5-minute delay on them. We saw fucking people trying to get into the backyard. By the time we saw them, a window had smashed already. By the time we got up and got out, there was 3 kids who came and did a run through of her house over a story that I reported on about 5 days prior. The story was in regards to a guy, I'm not going to name any names because people get very offended, who had a beer bottle shoved up his ass by some Comanchero members a few years ago. And he got very offended by that. So he decided, in his fucking wisdom, that sending 3 teenagers to a 70-year-old woman's house would be a great way to get back at the reporter who put that out. So as a result, they smashed into my mother's house, grabbed her, punched her in the face, filmed her, and ran out. By the time I got out there, they had already left. That was the single most disgusting thing I've ever experienced.
Doesn't that deter you?
Yeah, fucking oath it does, but this is the fucking thing. So after this happened, things started changing. I was speaking to some the second this happened, I spoke to someone overseas and I said, this is what's happening. He's like, what the fuck? That's where the house is. I told him the location of the house. He goes, I'm going to put you on to someone. He helped me out. From then, I went nuts. I went a bit nuts on Instagram. I wanted war. I declared war. You punched my mum in the fucking head. Of course, I'm going to go spastic. I got raided the day of the day of like the home invasion when they came through the house. 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I get raided because I said some things on Instagram that scared the police. They thought that I was going to order an execution of somebody. To be real, I would have loved to have done that, but I'm not God and I'm not a criminal, and I don't want people to die over fucking bullshit. You know, something I did resulted in an alleged grown man acting like a child by sending 3 children to drive a 12-hour round trip to bash an old woman over a story and an image that I posted that was truly factual. There was not one word of a lie in there. It was because it hurt his reputation. So that's what he did. They could have killed my mother. They put a machete to her throat. She's 70 years old. She's recovering from fucking ovarian cancer surgery. And they terrorised her. They terrorised my stepfather. I'm not terrorised. I don't give a fuck. I'm waiting for someone to come back. I don't want to leave my mum. You know, obviously I have to. I've got a life to live. I can't fucking be my mother's carer. But I'm worried 24/7 that someone's going to attack her because the world right now is fucked.
I was going to say, do you feel like a sense of guilt?
You're good with your questions tonight, Savvy.
Well, no,
I do.
honestly.
Yes,
because I've not been...
No, you're real, bro, and you deserve real answers.
I personally think Outlaw Media won't always be what it is now.
No.
I think Outlaw Media
Absolutely.
should more be you presenting what's happening in Australia rather than...
My opinions aren't needed.
No.
I know that.
And I think when you do that,
That's what fucks people off.
You open yourself up to situations like this, and one part of my mind's like, "Fuck, that's terrible," but the other side of my mind, just thinking broadly, is like
the average person.
How didn't you see this coming? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I've seen it coming, but I didn't think it was going to come from that.
Yeah, repercussions. But like,
But you're getting offended over words. You're getting offended over something that happened.
That's just how it is, man.
Fucking bad luck.
People kill each other over words now.
But why? Why? Would you hurt someone because they said, "Sav, you're a faggot, cunt"? What are you going to do about it? Nothing.
So yeah, it's fucking
Good for you. I'm glad that you think that, bro.
suck your dick.
I get abused every fucking day. You're a dog. You're this. You're that. You're that. I don't give a fuck if you like me, if you hate me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because I love what I do.
I guess
It's
like
just that fucking simple.
It's
But
it's the downside of
it's a downside of what
you
I do.
do.
And also speaking on this, I'm not the only journalist, and I can call myself a journalist because I work hard at what I do.
I'd say, without even blowing smoke up your ass, that you're the biggest one in your niche. No one's really.
Thank you, bro.
Friendly Geordie's kind of dabbles with it, but he's a comedian as well. His is very much more broad.
I'm very focused.
Like
niche.
It's a niche. It's a niche.
As fuck.
It's a niche. Like I don't have really a niche. You have a very
I'm full
specific niche.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a lot
Whereas
of the
Friendly
things.
Geordie dabbled
Yeah,
in
no.
it, and it didn't work out.
He got firebombed the first time he mentioned the Alameddines in Sydney. You know, actually.
Well, he was fucking with the CFMEU.
No. That was Nick McKenzie. So this is where I was leading to just then. So I'm not the only journalist this has recently happened to. There's been a story that fucking got a little bit brushed under the rug. Now, Nick McKenzie, he did a big expose on the CFMEU, the construction union in Melbourne.
I've always wondered, and I'd love to ask you, like, I don't understand what that is. Like, I know that back in the day, I'm only thinking from what I know from docos and shit.
Yeah.
I know unions and stuff at their heart were all founded by crime. Like, it was a very big crime thing. I don't know what a union is, bro. I'm a chef by trade. We don't have fucking unions.
A union is just somebody who will stand up for you. So if something goes wrong at work, you go to your union and say, "This fucked up. Can you go and represent me in front of my boss?"
But
And they go and stand over him because they're criminals.
Why do crime figures seem to have a knack for controlling what money is there to gain in this?
No-show jobs. There's a whole stack of stuff. So you can get real deep. And I don't
Friendly
want
Geordie's got fucked, bro.
Oh,
He's just
yeah,
a
there's
normal,
some crazy stuff,
normal comedian dude.
Yeah.
And he fucked with the wrong people. But
And
do
that's
you know
what happens.
Do you know what the wildest thing is? The Australian government just swept it under the rug.
They don't give a fuck.
And
what do they care? They don't care for us.
When Charles, though, Penguin Z0 made that video,
Yeah.
he's always supported Friendly Geordies. I don't know if they're friends or whatever.
Okay.
He's
I don't
always,
think they are. I don't think they actually are close.
Well,
because I've spoken to Christo quite a fair bit since the Mahmoud Fazal thing, and like they were wrapped. They're like, it's fucking amazing what Charlie done. You know, Christo, I don't believe knows him. Geordie,
I think they
Jordan
know
might.
each other.
There'd be links
Shanks
for sure.
He's one of the biggest YouTubers in Australia.
Shanks is
His content's fantastic.
he's ballsy, but I don't know if.
Do you know what he is? He's very informative for people like me who don't subscribe to an ideology of government. He shits on both. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
he's
exactly.
probably leans one way, but I don't give a fuck who wins. I don't even.
No, that's right. But he attacked John Barilaro. Was it Barilaro? That was the one that caused all these issues. He attacked that politician, and then that politician got the fucking fixated person squad onto Geordie's and his team, and then everything just went fucking haywire from there. It
All I know is
was a big fucking thing.
no one's mum should get bashed.
No, absolutely
and
not.
No
If you
one's
wanna-
and no one's
yeah.
house should get burnt down
No.
for an opinion online.
No.
But
Or in a newspaper or anything.
Playing devil's advocate again.
Go.
User injecting yourself into these firing lines.
I have.
You know, and it's very ballsy. Like I said 100 times on this pod, I would never be able to do it.
The thing is,
But I just don't care. I'm very different. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't care, bro.
Yeah,
I know the government's fucking us.
Yeah,
I
they
know
are. Of
there's
course
like
they
all
are.
these things happening. I just don't have a strong enough opinion on it to care.
we can't allow ourselves to care too much, I don't think, because if we care too much about that kind of shit, we'll go fucking mad.
I just like MMA and beers.
And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. I love fucking...
Ignorance is bliss.
I love criminals and weed, you know? It's the same fucking thing. And I'm ignorant to a lot of the real world shit that's going on out there. Like, I don't... Like, if you ask me fucking, I don't know, the latest fucking sports shit, I wouldn't know fucking... I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on in the world apart from this underworld war. I am so deep in this fucking gangland war that... Mark Butler in the Herald Sun so perfectly put it that I did, and you just said it then, injected myself into a gangland war that I didn't need to do, but I did it initially for the rush. I won't lie. It was for the rush.
But now it's real.
And the information that I'm getting and I'm putting out there is changing views and opinions, and it's actually changing lives, and it's forcing police. It's forcing Victoria Police to do things. Because if I'm so the Broadmeadows shooting, there was a shooting in Broadmeadows. I got the footage through sources who ended up losing his job for giving me that footage. I got him another job, so that was all good. Awesome bloke. But this was the shooting. The bloke didn't die, but the shooting in Broadmeadows. That wasn't released to media. That wasn't released to anybody. No one had that footage. 7, 9, 10, everyone used my footage because I was the only one who had it. And, fuck, I've lost my whole fucking train of thought right now.
Do you know what baffles me? When you post a video of people filming themselves doing crimes. That...
You know why that is?
That is just the funniest shit in the world to me.
But do you know why that is?
No.
It's to send... So
when I was 18, some people wouldn't even let you go into certain rooms with your phone.
It's the same to this day.
Certain paranoid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but now, this kid's fucking filming it for TikTok.
No, it's not for... See, this is what everyone thinks, and this is what the media are pushing, that they're filming it for clout, and they're filming it to increase their gang's rank. You know, there's a whole fucking stack of them in Melbourne. I don't know what the fuck is going on. They're all kids. They're children. But they're filming these crimes so... the person who ordered the crime can see that the fucking act of vengeance or whatever you want to call it is being carried out the way that it was told to be carried out.
That's just as dumb.
I know. But they think they can get away with this. Like, I got a video sent to me of my mother having a machete put to her throat and punched in the head. They filmed that. Imagine how that would make you feel. I wanted to kill these cunts. I still do.
For me.
I still want to hurt these people. I can't. I'm not God. It's illegal. I don't want to go to jail. I've got children. I've got a life to fucking live. And, you know, God willing, everything goes to plan. But this is the kind of shit they're doing now. Like, these are grown men grooming young children to go and do their dirty work.
But that's always been crime.
No, it hasn't. Not in Melbourne.
That's always been crime.
It hasn't been in Melbourne. We used to do, not me personally, but guys I knew would go and handle what had to be handled themselves. They're not going to hire 13-year-olds because they're not going to go to jail.
I disagree with you there. That's always been my impression of crime. My impression of crime...
I never saw it back then. Maybe now it's very common.
It depends though. If someone's got 10 runners and they're all 15, 16, 17, it's a grooming process. It's like,
it's fucked.
No, but it might not be like grooming in the sense that, you got a shit home life, I can give you some good money, blah, 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 I can show you some respect, blah. Do you know what I mean? It's a process. Grooming might not be the right word.
No, I know what you're saying.
I believe that's a very common thing with crime, regardless of generation or year. Okay. I think that's the biggest way to build an empire. You find a fucking group of kids that don't fit in and they've got fucked up families. That's how you that's how you start crime. No one starts crime when your parents are making 300 grand a year and you know what I mean?
Well, what you've just said has really just made me realise that the position that I was put in when I was young, I was basically groomed by fucking fraudsters to do the dirty work. They were receiving more money than I was making out of it.
If you didn't go to jail.
So
I'm going to give you $500. You're 16.
Correct.
That's dope.
I was doing
you're earning $500. Your parents don't earn $500.
Exactly. So
you can earn more than your parents. And
so
you're
back
cool.
then, I was doing in a different way the same shit that's going on now. So you're right. I was groomed by fucking older people.
Grooming might not be... I don't know if that's the right word, but
it is grooming.
You know what I mean? They're enticing a lifestyle to you that they know is going to fuck your life up.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck. They're getting money out of you.
they're getting 100 times.
Yeah.
But $500 when you're 17
Back then in the 90s too.
goes a long way.
There's a lot of money.
You would have been bringing in more money than your parents.
Absolutely,
And your
I
parents
was.
were working honest jobs.
Yes, and hard.
Yeah.
Like my mother and father worked their asses off. And I'm out here with fucking Eastern European scamming cunts and thinking I'm a sick cunt. What the fuck? I was no better than the kids today. Like, honestly, when I look at it like that, okay, I didn't run through houses and I didn't fucking terrorize old people and I didn't do this and that. There's, a lot of things we didn't do, but we were fucking people over financially. You know what I mean? We were stealing money left, right and center wherever we could.
Yeah, it's fraud.
We didn't get fraud. Just fucking taking and thinking of zero consequences. We're kids. At the end of the day, kids aren't going to jail, are they? They weren't back then and they're not now.
What's the end vision for Outlaw? I don't think the model you have now.
It's not sustainable, bro.
No, because I don't know how you're not banned, bro.
I've got.
I will say, I will call someone a fucking retarded cunt in my comments.
And it was all over.
I lost my fucking Instagram account like 3 months ago. It was the worst fucking 10 hours of my life. I had a fucking heart attack.
In my defence, I have lost fucking how many accounts? 5 or 6 over the past.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Sustainable.
What's the end? What's the vision or the thing you're going to work towards now with Outlaw Media?
Ultimately, this is what I'm going to continue to do, like the breaking news updates on Instagram. I'm going to fucking back off a little bit on my opinions because they're the things that fucking get me in trouble.
Or you're a news source. You shouldn't have opinion.
I don't need an opinion.
You know what I mean? If you want an
try to be
opinion, bro,
unbiased.
if you want an opinion, you see it on YouTube in a video, or you
Correct.
see it on Patreon behind a paywall.
Exactly.
People come to Outlaw Media for. A lot of them probably come to it for safety.
They do.
Like,
Absolutely.
oh, fuck, let's not go here, or what's happening
They
here,
do.
or do you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
They want to know what's going on in their community, in their neighbourhoods.
A lot of people probably use it a lot differently to what I would.
They totally do.
Or my friends, like, we would see it and be like, oh, that can't go fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, no, that's where I drive every day. Blah, blah.
Or my kid goes to
Yeah.
that area, or goes to the milk bar here, or goes to that fucking shop, this, that.
Milk bar. It's called a deli car.
It's a milk bar.
Do you say ranch or ranch?
Ranch?
Fucking God. Fucking.
Ranch. No, I say ranch.
He says ranch.
I say ranch. I say castle, though.
You called it a milk bar.
It's a milk bar.
It's a deli.
We're not in New Zealand.
In Adelaide, it's a deli.
Okay, delis. Anyway, now I've lost my fucking train of thought. It's a fucking milk bar. Fuck you.
What else do you say? That's shit.
I don't know.
Actually, I haven't said it yet. Fuck Melbourne, dude. Adelaide's way better.
I actually agree with you. Totally. Like I said to you before,
As a
I
chef-
arrived in Adelaide, I felt better.
As a chef,
I love it here.
the food scene in Melbourne, I've been all over the world. The food scene legitimately might be one of the best in the world.
Melbourne's amazing for food. It always has been.
You can go out on Littleburg at 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's the best.
and get the best food you've ever had in your life.
Yeah. Melbourne will always
But
be
there's
like that.
such a fucking stigma with people from Melbourne. When they see someone from Adelaide, they start talking slower. They think you're fucking.
You're a
they,
bit dumb.
they think you're disabled. But
No.
during COVID, all of you cunts bought up all of our properties and moved here.
Everyone. Fucking.
And you fucked our economy. All of Sydney and fucking Melbourne.
I apologise. I apologise on behalf of all the Victorians who did that to South Australia. I actually love South Australia. I love it here.
Nah, I do.
I love
love it. In all honesty, I've partied all around the fucking world.
So I've heard.
Top 3 in my life was on Lonsdale Street in Melbourne one night at this little club,
What was the club?
TFU.
How long ago was that? Just out of my club days by the sounds of it.
Would have been about
Yeah, you were young
11
as
years
fuck.
ago. Do you know a guy called Will Sparks?
No.
Will Sparks was at the forefront of this movement in electric dance music called the Melbourne Bounce.
Oh,
And
I've seen the Melbourne band.
The Melbourne Bounce was a specific type of music. It was dope. It's one of the greatest rhythms of all time. And in Adelaide, when I was growing up, they got rid of those. They used to call them recovery clubs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
that's right.
in Adelaide, when I was growing up, we didn't have recovery clubs. We used to just go to kick-ons. We used to drink in sheds.
Yeah.
But in Melbourne, they still had clubs
Yeah,
that
they
were
had
open
recovery.
for 72 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
3 days, and I'd never experienced that.
Oh, really? So that's very normal for me.
I've gone to this club called TFU, 2 floors up, and at the time he wasn't big yet, and I seen Will Sparks for the first time, and I was eating pingers and I remember going in the club on a Friday, and I remember just getting so caught up in it. I left the club. I was like, "What day is it?" And they're like, "It's Sunday at 3 p.m." And I was like,
Jesus Christ.
I was like, "You are joking."
You had a good night.
So I still think, though, the best place ever I've partied, and I will die on this hill. There used to be a nightclub in Adelaide, and I will always die on this hill. It was on the corner of North Terrace and West Terrace, and it was called HQ Nightclub.
Righto.
Used to be called Heaven before that.
Oh, I've heard of Heaven.
Before my time, there was a drive-by there.
Yes, I've heard of Heaven.
So
I know exactly what
when
you're talking
I was
about.
growing up, they rebranded into HQ.
Right, okay.
This club
Fuck, you're young, man.
could fit 4,000 cunts in it.
Wow, that's fucking huge.
And the best part of it was the smoking area.
Yeah.
That's when you know a club's dope.
They're the best. What was it, outside or inside smoking area?
Outdoor.
Outdoors?
Outdoor smoking area. That's where all the crime happened. There was like a fucking Soho garden. It was just immaculate, bro. I remember I went to... Well, was there festivals when you were younger? Was that a thing?
We had blue light discos. We had cop fucking ran fucking discos and
No,
shit.
but like you's never had like electric dance music festivals,
Yeah, we did, but...
more bush stuffs and
Bush
stuff.
stuffs, yeah, it wasn't... Yeah, no, there was actually a lot in the city. There's a lot of raves and shit at warehouses and that kind of stuff. That happened a lot. That wasn't my
Yeah.
thing.
So I think festivals was my era. Like
Yeah,
festivals were
festivals came a bit later.
huge, man. Like
Yeah.
Stereosonic Future
Yeah,
Music.
exactly. I was already a bit older then. I wasn't into that shit.
I went to
A lot of mates were.
Tomorrowland by myself in Belgium.
I've seen footage of that. You went by yourself.
I soloed it, I raw dogged it.
You're fucking crazy. And you survived it. You came back.
Partying situational. I've had better nights in my shed.
Really?
It's
That is how it
it's
is.
who you're with.
It's who you're with, absolutely. It is
But
fucking oath.
we will. This won't be the last one. We probably skipped over a lot
Oh,
of things
fuck,
tonight.
bro, we
changed topics heaps. There's a lot more left on the table.
There's
but we have some shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I will cut it off.
Absolutely.
But Ryan, is there anything you want to say personally to your Outlaw Media followers?
Well, to be completely honest, I just want to thank everyone for their support. Even there's been such a shift in perception of what I do. Initially, it was a lot of people just, watching for a bit of a fucking laugh at how I'm going to fuck up and what I'm going to do next. But it's turned into a community. After the home invasion of my mother, I have realised that I have thousands of really, really good people, men and women, even kids in these gangs have come to me and said, bro, this, what you do is so important. It actually makes people think twice about doing things. Things have started changing since I've called out a lot. So I really want to just thank all of the people who have followed me and who continue to support me, who send me inboxes. I get 100 inboxes a day. I reply to maybe 5 of them. It's too hard to reply. So, I'd love to reply to everybody, but it's too much. The thing is, the amount of stories I'm working on at one time, I can't be constantly replying. And some people get cut. They're like, why the fuck don't you reply to me? I appreciate everybody, and I thank everyone for their support of what I do. I plan to keep growing this. I want to be doing monthly YouTube videos of some description. I don't know what. It won't be podcast-based, but it'll be something. And it won't be AI-based. I'll be talking to other people out and about. I don't think it's going to be sitting in a studio. It's more going to them to speak to them about whatever is going on, either someone who's a victim of a crime, someone who has committed a crime and wants to talk on camera, that kind of stuff. That's where I want to push this. But I have, I'm really, really humbled by the support and the outpouring of fucking emotion from a lot of people I didn't really think gave a fuck. It's put me in a position that I know now that what I do makes a difference, and I have to take it a little bit more seriously than what I have been. But that's it, bro.
It'll evolve.
It'll evolve.
It's always evolving.
In time, every day.
It's always evolving. It'll turn into what it needs to be.
Absolutely.
But thank you so much,
soon,
Ryan.
bro. Thank you, my brother.
It's been fantastic.
Appreciate you, my bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been great.